Hello there everyone. Guys, the topic of today's video is Ethereum. Is it dead? Is it time for us to finally flip to Solana, sell all of the Ethereum, close the Ethereum long trade that I have right here, still 2.1 million. And the Ethereum trade is starting to feel a tiny bit better, but nonetheless it still is not perfect. And is it time to actually accept the fact that Ethereum is dying? Let's examine all the facts at face value. Let's be objective and let's just dive straight into this. And then at the end of the video, I'm gonna make my decision as to what I'm gonna be doing with this trade. So please watch this video until the end to get some context, because this is gonna be a very deep dive. If you're gonna be one of those Karen School types comments just after watching 3 seconds of the video, then you know who you are. You're not the most bright human being out there anyway. So let's just jump straight into this, because as we can see, for example, Bitcoin has bounced a tiny bit better. Even though if we're gonna take a look at short-term performance, then short-term Ethereum is actually doing a bit better than Bitcoin. However, overall in this whole cycle, I'm not really pleased with the way how Ethereum is behaving. So therefore I decided to go really deep and analyze the fundamentals, understand what can we expect from the price, and then we can make ourselves a correct decision as to what we can do with the trade, because I'm not the happiest with it. And as you guys can see, I'm trading over on Bybit, and with my exclusive link down in the description of this video, you can actually sign up with Bybit. And if you're depositing more than $100,000, if you're a whale, you'll get a 42% discount on your trading fees. And certainly if you're not that big, then you can still claim up to $30,000 in initial deposit bonuses and all other bonuses you see on the screen here. So pause the screen and take a look. And depending on the amount of money you deposit and the amount of money you trade with, you're going to be getting different size of deposits, the deposit bonuses in the reward center of real money, which you can really use. If you deposit real money, you are a real trader, then you can actually use it to your advantage. So all of that is down in the description of this video, and let's just move on. So first of all, outside of the spectrum of the chart itself, let's discuss as to what is happening with the ETFs, because we need to really understand the context fully. So if we're going to take a look at the Bitcoin ETF, you will see there has been a lot of outflows, and actually the Ethereum ETF, except for the outflows from Grayscale, obviously, even those have slowed down drastically. We want to see what's going to happen this week, but there is a lot of inflows, and a lot of inflows from also from BlackRock and Fidelity, and actually more inflows than we expected in comparison to Bitcoin. Because remember, it would have been a huge success even if we would see like 10 to 20% of what is of Bitcoin's volume, and we're seeing more than that. So that's already good news. But now let's examine everything in the most objective way so we can make a decision. Because again, just to give you some also news, because I don't want to make a separate video for the news, but it also is going to impact Ethereum. And that is this. I don't know who is going to be voting for her. I have no idea. And if you really want to have the future of crypto in the United States and you want real crypto pumps, you got to vote for this guy. I mean, this is, and I mean just in general, going from I'm not going to even talk about it, it's just ridiculous, but it's not looking very good. And also, you know, even though a lot of people have said that there's going to be, you know, crypto for Harris type of movement in terms of her election campaign, but at the same time, you know, they're saying that, you know, maybe Kamala wants to become very favorable in terms of crypto. So in the end of the day, we don't really care who wins. And it kind of is true. If she would become more crypto friendly, and if she would actually make the markets pump, which seems like the Fed is democratic right now, and so is Janet Yellen in the Treasury. So maybe it doesn't really matter that much who wins. We really want to hope that Harris also becomes more crypto friendly. However, she was also a no-show again for the latest crypto roundtable, and Cameron Winkle was posted about this. So if you want to be crypto friendly, you want to create a rapport with crypto industry, why you're not showing up? So that is a bit weird. But now let's move on to the actual Ethereum situation, and to actually check the Ethereum current sentiment, then we're actually going to see in the chart that the Ethereum sentiment, this is how the market actually, what it's anticipating from the price itself, and we're going to actually see that the sentiment is negative. Really, so many people out there when it comes to Ethereum, they are saying that it's garbage coin, that it's horrible, it's going to zero, it's going to die, it's another EOS, whatever. So, and yeah, I mean, if you look at the sentiment and the amount it actually dumped in the previous dump, for obvious reasons, again, it didn't happen just by coincidence, but let's keep going. So the actual sentiment is really bad. Really bad. So now if we want to summarize the current situation in terms of fundamentals, then here actually what I've done, I've spoken to ChatGPT And I just told that I'm gonna give you some more pieces after this overview here, but let's just go through the overview. What I asked ChatGPT to do, and it actually is pretty smart at this, I wanted to compare the fundamentals of Solana and Ethereum, and especially the number of real world applications built on both, and to draw a conclusion as to which one is more important for the crypto industry. So which one is the most powerful, which one is the biggest, and it actually has real world applications built on it. Because Solana, yes, it's big, yeah, it is powerful community, it's got huge, I don't know, transaction number and more than Ethereum at some point, whatever. But this is not the only thing that matters, right? So let's have a look. Of course, yes, if we look at transaction speed, Ethereum is much slower. Transaction costs, Ethereum is much more expensive because it is not a meme coin casino for people who are trying to turn $1 in $1, $100 into millions of dollars. Ethereum is more fundamental for the industry. It doesn't care about meme coins. And that's what I understand. That Solana is not only a meme coin casino, but let's be honest, that's probably 90% of its driving power is just it being a meme coin casino, which in of itself is powerful, it's great, and people need it, whatever, but it is not exactly as fundamental, is it? But let's just go through this. Also, when it comes to decentralization, Ethereum is highly decentralized, while Solana is a lot less decentralized compared to Ethereum, which is obvious. And certainly when it comes to development and ecosystem, Ethereum has the largest developer community in the entire crypto space, and by far, like it has 4x that of Solana's, I think, or even more. It supports a wide range of decentralized apps, including DeFi, NFT, and DAOs, much more of Solana. Ethereum has over 4,000 active dApps, which is 4 times more than that of Solana, 4 times more. Then when it comes to network security and stability, Ethereum has a long track record of stability and security, while Solana has experienced several constantly. As soon as volume goes up, that's why, for example, for Event Horizon, for our L2, for our blockchain, we've selected Ethereum and Optimism, the stack of Optimism and the superchain, and not Solana, just because what are we going to do with our DEX when Solana just goes down suddenly again? And our DEX goes down with it? No, thank you. So it is obvious winner is Ethereum. So the next thing is also interoperability, and Ethereum is a lot more interoperable in comparison to Solana. Then, of course, if we draw a conclusion, which is more important for the crypto industry, then even ChatGPT concludes that Ethereum is considered the backbone of decentralized finance, etc. And overall, Ethereum is more established with more extensive ecosystem and broader adoption. It remains the dominant platform for decentralized applications and has a significant influence on the industry. And Solana, yes, it still is big, it is emerging as a strong competitor, etc., but it still is much smaller. And in terms of what actually matters, like the dApps and actually all the shit that is on the blockchain, Solana is not catching up by far to ETH. And that's not all. Then I actually asked it, that's why I said it's the deep dive. So if you enjoy these kinds of videos, let me know in the comments for the algorithms, and also type anything in the comments for the algorithms. And certainly subscribe and hit that notification bell. So my next question was, how many critically important for the crypto industry applications does ETH have compared to Solana? And it is quite ridiculous. So the biggest DeFi protocols are on ETH, not on Solana. NFT marketplaces, which are kind of dead, but they will come back. Then stable coins, which is what matters, USDT, USDC, DAI, etc. It's all on Ethereum. So why is BlackRock bullish on ETH? For this reason. Why is it not bullish on Solana? It doesn't give a shit about Solana. Not yet, at least. So all the L2 solutions, Optimism and Arbitrum, which is, for example, Optimism is what we've selected as the best for a DEX. So this is why we're building Event Horizon on Optimism. So all the DAOs, also decentralized identity on Oracle, such as Chainlink, is also on Ethereum and not on Solana. So when it comes to Solana, certainly they also have some, a tiny bit, like Serum, Radium, Saber, NFT marketplaces, which are smaller, gaming and metaverses, also smaller ones, stablecoins, just USDC, which is much smaller, and also Wormhole as a cross-chain solution. That's about it. So Ethereum has a much larger number of critically important applications, especially in DeFi, NFT, stablecoins, and DAOs. So Solana has several critical applications, but just several. It's much smaller and much less important. So Solana's applications are important for its ecosystem, but they do not yet match Ethereum's significance in the broader industry in of itself. So Ethereum is the daddy. It is bigger, better by far, and I think it will stay in this way. And overall, Ethereum has more critically important applications than that are integral to the functioning and growth of the crypto industry compared to Solana. So outside of the meme coin casino thing and the amount of actual volume here and there because of this mere fact, Ethereum is the clear winner. So if we move on to, for example, TVL, Ethereum has 50 billion total value locked, which is just, Solana's is just a joke in comparison to this. So this actually shows what could be happening to the price long term. So of course, then you're gonna ask, whoa, it's all good and why is it not performing? I'm gonna get to it. So relax, my Solana fan, relax. And again, do I also hold Solana? Yes, I do. Of course I do. So I'm gonna get to my conclusion in just a second. Let's just be very constructive. Also, we also are seeing, even with the current dip in Ethereum, Ethereum accumulation is on the rise. After recent lows, addresses holding 10 to 10k ETH and 10k to 100k ETH have added a total value of close to 1 million ETH. So accumulation is insane. And also, as this guy says, unpopular opinion, boomers actually don't give a shit about crypto Twitter's sentiment on Ethereum. They don't know Vitalik has got a girlfriend and they see ETH as the cheaper Bitcoin. And let's be honest, the biggest thing going for ETH is that there is only two ETFs, Ethereum and Bitcoin. And the Ethereum one is performing really well. So therefore, most hated rally is coming, and maybe not the 10K, but 5K for sure. Oh, it's gonna be much more than 10K. And yes, maybe it will be a hated rally, whatever. But here is another fact, because I see a lot of the times crypto Twitter is only looking at the price action. They're not digging deeper into what is it, what stands behind it. They care only about number go up because they're trying to turn their fucking $10 into $1,000. So number go up. That's all that they look at, it seems. So it's telling that people bearish on ETH are momentum traders, and this is what I basically just said. Those views don't encompass the actual price action in and of itself. So developers new to crypto and the old guard continue to marvel at the scale, ambition, and integrity of the project. So here is basically the screenshot is going back to the deeper dive that we've just done through ChatGPT of just some of the things live on Ethereum today. Being bearish on ETH is being bearish on the crypto, on the growth of internet and global finance, and good luck with that. So look at it. Liquid staking, lending, bridge, dexes, restaking, goddamn it, also real world assets is what BlackRock wants to do. They don't want to be doing it through Solana, they're doing it through Ethereum. BlackRock is betting on Ethereum for this particular reason. So why are they betting on ETH and not on Solana? Big money, the biggest money, not the crypto Twitter degen money, the biggest money of this world. So then next thing is, and I mean it's obvious, the real world application is serious for ETH, not for Solana. So, and then again, why is the price going down in that case, if we're saying so many goodies in terms of ETH? Well, the reason is because ETH is much older and it has much more holders that are inclined to sell during market fluctuations than in comparison to, for example, Solana. It is unfortunate the way it is, but once the weekend, the lettuce hands, these are the ones who are getting shaken out, the lettuce hands in this down move here. As soon as they're shaken out, as I've said before so many times, the Ethereum trade will persevere, and it will be probably one of the most hated rallies out there, but it will persevere, especially when the main catalyst of this up move comes in literally the next couple of weeks or months at the most. And again, FTX and trading firm Alameda Research will be paying back close to like 16 billion back to creditors. It's going to end up in the market. Ripple won the case against SEC, and XRP is not a security. The US will purchase 50 billion worth of treasury by October, so they're already actually stimulating. The market is expecting a 50 basis point rate cut in September. That's the biggest catalyst. And Donald Trump and Eric Trump posted a tweet about launching a DeFi project. So a lot of the election stuff currently is revolving around crypto itself. So, but one of the most important thing here is the rate cut. And the rate cut is coming in September. And guys, imagine what is going to happen. Because remember what happened during the last time the rate cut came. A lot of people were saying, oh, once the rate cuts come, the stock market is going to crash. Maybe it will. And crypto might dip together with it initially. But then all these smart people and BlackRock, etc., they need a market to make money on during a recession. I think it's going to be the gold market, and also in terms of commodities, but also it's going to be the crypto market, and we're going to pump like crazy. Look at what happened previous time, 2020, when the Fed started cutting rates. This was the beginning of the bull run. Same thing here. As soon as the rates start coming down, we're gonna actually see the parabolic move. And this is what Ethereum also needs. And if you are still, again, my conclusion is, am I doing anything with this trade? No. Except for scaling it further. If we're gonna see another dip, I'm gonna just scale it further and maybe increase my liquidation price just because I'm gonna increase the trade further. That's it. And my target per ETH is minimum $10,000, 11, 12, 13, or even more. Because accumulation doesn't lie. ChatGPT and all the fundamental analysis doesn't lie. Should I sell Solana and hold only Solana or only Ethereum? No. Hold Solana as well, for sure. It is great. I mean, Memecoin Casino and some really important dapps are also on Solana, and I think Solana is gonna pump far beyond $1,000 per Solana. But selling either one for the other one is just stupid. Hold both, and I'm betting more on ETH than I'm betting probably on anything else. That's just my personal humble opinion. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And as always, peace and love, Thomas Coelho. Check out this quick tutorial popping up on your screen as to how to trade Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies with proper risk and money management. And I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.